What is up, everybody? Welcome to Perspective Gaming. I'm your host, Flame078, logging in from the real world to give you perspective. Or more specifically, getting perspective. This video series tackles something that's been on my mind, and I spell out my takes. Then afterwards, we have a discussion in hopes of better understand ourselves. Today, let's get into EA Battlefront 2 fiasco and the future of microtransactions. Let's get to it.
Damn. Yeah.
Oh boy, it's been a while, so sorry about that. I'm still in the works of figuring things out, so bear with me. So Battlefront 2 launched, and there was a shitstorm that happened, and it seems to be a pretty big doozy. If you're not aware, shame on you, Battlefront 2 came out with a not so gamer-friendly microtransaction system. In this system, basically it was nearly impossible without hours of grinding to get good star cards, and more importantly, heroes like Han Solo, Luke Skywalker, and Vader. And this did not go well with the fans and the gaming community at all. EA has had a PR nightmare handling the launch of this game. Now, I don't want to get too into it just because I think my other favorite YouTubers do this justice and actually cover the story from start to finish. I kind of want to just cover the end. So I will leave links down below to those videos so you can get caught up on what's going on. Now, the outcome of this negativity was that EA pulled out pretty much all the microtransactions out of this game. For now. Until they fix it. Which, in other words, means until they figure out a better way to sneak it in. But just because it's a temporary fix doesn't mean it's not a win. I think this is huge. This is a big indicator that we do have say in our games, and more importantly, we can change these greedy practices that have been plaguing our community for years. If anything, other publishers and developers should look at this and focus on how they should be implementing microtransactions into their games in the future, because they don't want to do a repeat of what just happened here. Though there's always this back and forth, and also the skeptic in me thinks that this might not change anything because companies are greedy and they'll always find a way to try to make their money. But let's try to stick positive and think about what this could actually mean if this goes in the right direction. What has me interested is the hint that Disney may have been involved and that the big mouse overlords had an influence over this decision. I mean, for the big mouse right now, they want their investment of Star Wars to make them money. With Star Wars 8 coming out soon, they don't want any negative press around Star Wars whatsoever. And having this in the forefront in the news, just associated to that brand, pretty sure got them pissed. Now I say rumored because there's not much known of what actually went down and if Disney actually put down the hammer on EA. But one can speculate, and if these speculations are true, it could be huge. EA right now has that exclusivity with Star Wars because of Disney. They have the rights to Star Wars, so they can publish any games related to Star Wars, and it's basically just them. So now imagine for just a second, Disney removes that exclusivity with EA. Just imagine what kind of message that would send to everyone else. That, I think, would be the biggest slap in the face to these greedy assholes, because that tackles the same thing boycotting does to the game, and that is affects the wallets of these publishers. Now, moving on, all the developers and all the publishers would have to think very carefully on how they want to do microtransactions, because with enough flack, they'll lose a ton of money and possibly lose rights to some of the biggest franchises ever. Like, come on, let's not even get into the fact of what this would do for Star Wars if the license got opened up to other dev teams. Just imagine. So Disney, if you happen to stumble upon this little measly old video, consider sending that message. We, the gaming community, would love ya forever. But anyways, I'm happy that this happened to EA, and I hope this moves our AAA titles into the right direction when it comes to microtransactions. I'm a big proponent of making sure that the developers and publishers get their money's worth, but microtransactions is like one of those things that's a bane to our industry, and it's just 9 times out of 10 done solely for the fact to get more money. But that's just my opinion. I would like to know what you think. Should Disney make that power move and strip that license away? Or what do you think about the whole fiasco in general? Let me know down below. And that's it. Thank you for listening to this installment of Getting Perspective. I hope to get back into making weekly videos soon, but as of right now, I'm still figuring things out. In the meantime, check out my Final Fantasy 15 Comrades highlight video. And if you like that, make sure you hit that like button on that video so that way I'll know to make more of those types of videos. Of course, if there's a topic you wish me to talk about, let me know in the comments down below. If you like this video, please hit that like button and check out my older videos. If you like those, hit that subscribe button. This is Perspective Gaming. I'm Flame078 logging off for now, and until next time, adios!